Well, hello and good morning, everybody. It's a great morning. Today, we're gonna go on a walk with Gunner. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, ready? Are you ready? Let's go. It's gonna be an awesome walk. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be riding this guy right here. So, I put a little toggle switch on it. So check this out. Okay, it's kind of dark. It's kind of hard to see. Got a toggle switch, we can see that's on. We're sitting at 46.8 volts, and we have the actual switch for the motor. So both of those are ready to rock and roll. The thing about this whole thing is that we have a giant 26 amp hour battery in it, and we've been trying to run it down. It's been sitting at 46 volts for forever, it feels like, for at least 8 miles. Like it's has so much range. It's probably too big of a battery for it. You could probably fit a 30 amp hour battery inside that little compartment, no problem, but it's just absolutely massive. And the motor does heat up after 15 or 20 minutes of me riding on it. I'm about 205 pounds right now. And so I don't think you even need a battery that big, but we can ride it and ride it and ride it and ride it, and there's no issues whatsoever. Gunner's going crazy here though, so we gotta get out of here, all right? It's time to go. And this is her favorite leash, so we're gonna have some fun today. All right, let's get on the bike and see you in a sec. Anywho, we're out here just testing the range of the SX500 like we were talking about. It's a little bit down on power now that it's sitting around 45, 46 volts. When it's under load, it's down to about 43.5 volts. We're trying to get it down to about 40 volts, so resting voltage is around 42 volts. Once it hits 39 volts, that's 3 volts per cell, we're gonna charge it. So we're just doing that right now. Okay, so a lot of times there's bunnies over here, and she absolutely loves to chase them. So we're gonna go see if we can find some bunnies way down there. She's already seeing something. This is pretty deep gravel, so let's just see how, I've taken off through it while I'm going 20. I've never started from a standstill, so let's see how it does. Gobs of power. This thing just tears through it better than my e-bike. Like so much better than my e-bike in terms of power. It's absolutely amazing. It's pretty incredible. Gunner, come here. All right, so we're gonna head down there and do that loop right over there. I wanna come over here though, because Gunner's used to just running across. I wanna make sure that there's not people down there. So let's get going down here. Alrighty. All right. This thing functions, it feels like a motorcycle when you're in those turns. One sec, Gunner, one sec. People get really mad at me if Gunner just runs across the road and I'm not with her. In fact, they just get mad at me when I have her off leash because you're not supposed to have her off leash over there. It's fine over here. All right, let's do this loop. Are you ready, Gunner? Let's loop it. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can keep up with Gunner. Woo! That was awesome. Gunner's just going fast today. We'll catch her on the straightaway. Ooh, we hit 42 volts for the first time. That's cool. This is 25 miles an hour. Okay. Maybe we're not gonna ever beat Gunner today. She's too excited. All right, here we go. We're going this way. man. Oh, so when it gets wet down here, there's this weird film that'll go on this. I'll need to, oh gosh. Oh, cool. I thought I dumped the bike. Whew. That's the first time. Look how much power I've got right there. I can dig holes with this thing. Look at this. It's amazing. So I came into this corner pretty hot. Oh, okay. Oh, whew. Gosh, it just sunk so hard right there. This is really dusty. Gotta be really careful. I was turning too hard. Oh, whoa, that's so dusty. So another thing that's pretty interesting about this is the fact that we're gonna have to clean this chain off. So we're actually running gear oil on the chain, and gear oil actually has been working pretty well. It's been a little bit different. Something I just didn't want to run anything else in it. I decided to do gear oil. Man, I really got messy. I decided to do gear oil because it's cheap and it lubricates the chain well, and everything else that I was using, it was getting the chain super messy. I mean, the gear oil, obviously it's going to attract dust and dirt. You can see right here we've got a bunch of dirt in it, but you know, it's still oily, so we'll be able to make it back. We'll clean it up. But anyway, just gotta want to talk about that for a sec. Man, I really just crashed. I was not expecting that today. That's okay though. Ooh, we're down to 43 volts. So once we hit 43 volts, 42 volts, it becomes a little less fun in terms of power. Like, you don't have quite as much power as you did before. I don't know. Do we do another loop or do we go do something else? Let's just wait here for a sec. Gotta wait for this guy to go by. How's it going? And then we'll go up the side and it'll be awesome. It's still got torque. So remember when we did our review of the e-bike, we couldn't climb this little hill? Let's try this with the SX500, just see how it works. Climbs it no problem, with almost no battery left. I feel like we're getting close to the end of its actual battery life, which is good, because I want to charge this. It hasn't been charged in so long. Oh, there's a bunny. All right, I want to let Gunner off and just run a little bit. Let's go on the grass, clean up just a tiny bit, and just see how things are going. See how things are looking. See how things are feeling too. See if we still have any power. And this is all downhill, so of course we're gonna have plenty of power downhill. Oh, yikes. I mean, it's doing good. It's still got quite a bit of power. It's just not as much torque as I'm used to. This is a significant hill, and we can still go up it. Having a good time, Gunner? Yeah, of course you are. Here's some people over here. We'll have to leash her up in a sec, but we'll go around this way, loop up back that way, and as long as there's not a lot of people around, we normally don't get in trouble from keeping her off leash, because she's pretty good at sticking right next to me when we're running, which is awesome. She loves it. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think this is probably my last ride on this before I charge it. It can definitely go lower, and that's not, I mean, it's not terrible. And it's just takes time for it to go down, but I'm pretty happy with the performance of this so far. And now that we're a little down on power, now that we're down to, 42 volts under load, you can definitely feel that it's chugging, and that's great. I think that's good, but I like the power of 52 volts instead of 42 volts, so I'm definitely gonna bump up the power. Here, guys. Good girl. Let's go right home. Ready? All right. And then we'll just cruise home. All right. Well, appreciate you coming on this little ride with me. Really, we're just taking this for a little test to see how the battery's doing. The battery's amazing. It's way too big for this e-bike, so it's overkill, which is exactly what I like. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.